Hello, Leo. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. Welcome to this weekly check-in for the sign of Leo. And I want to wish you a very happy birthday. It is the beginning of Leo season. It is the beautiful time when we bring back that fire. We've had water for the last month and we're back into the fire. We're back into the passion and the energy. So welcome. And thank you for being here. I'm going to just jump in. We have a 4-card spread that I have in mind for you. I am using, in your honor, a lot of cat theme. This is Cats Rule the Earth. And then I have the Cat Tarot as clarification. So Cats Rule the Earth is the star of the show. Let's shuffle these up just a couple more times. Just working through this energy here, trusting that only the highest, best good will remain in this card deck for the sign of Leo. Trust your intuition. Trust your higher self. Remember, you're never making major emotionally based life decisions on a tarot reading. You're just coming here for extra insight and understanding, hopefully. And let your ability to resonate match or not match. And if it's not your reading this week, you can come back next week, or you can watch last week's reading and maybe one of those will be better suited for you. You just never know. But also, you can always jump around in your birth chart. If you ever ran a birth chart, most of them are free. Look those up on the internet. You can check out where your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, your rising sign, all of those different placements might suit you more than your sun sign if that's what you're just looking into. For the sign of Leo, let's get started. We've got 7 of Swords, Judgment, 5 of Pentacles, and the Empress. 2 major arcanas out of 4 cards. So this is big energy. This is a lot of, it's a mix of some air and some earth. The Empress is attributed to the signs of Libra and Taurus. It's the Venusian energy. It's all about beauty. The Judgment energy has to do with scorpionic energy more than anything. It is a spiritual awakening. Beautiful. So let me just explain why these cards are here, what they're all about for the sign of Leo. 7 of Swords is past energy. This has to do with pain. This has to do with deception, has to do with betrayal, has to do with something that happened in your past that caused you mental agony. Someone tried to sneak around behind your back. Someone tried to play you for a fool. Somebody thought that they could take your kindness for weakness. Somebody thought they could pull the wool over your eyes. This can also, if it wasn't somebody as the main bad actor, then this Leo could very well be attributed to in your past, and you're going to have to decide the time frame that this reading fits for. Whether this is last week past, last month past, or maybe the last 3 months as your past energy. This can be you playing the lead role in your own life as a self-saboteur. So find out in your own spirit what this really means for you as far as past energy. It has to do with deception and betrayal, but this can be that we do to ourselves. So when you look back at your past, whatever time frame it is for you, are you determining that this was a bad actor, somebody, or was this your behavior, your thoughts, your actions that caused you to be stressed out because you betrayed yourself, you sabotaged yourself? There is something around this energy. It either was towards someone else or towards yourself. Your current present day energy is Judgment. So in this current day and moment, you are experiencing this energy of my eyes have been opened. I'm spiritually awakened. I've allowed myself to let the old person go, the old me The old energy, I've let it go. And I've accepted this new, I'm a new person at this moment. I feel renewed, revived, brought back to life, so to speak. Judgment energy is about hearing the call. There's usually an archangel, Gabriel, who plays the trumpet. So you very well in this present day might have listened to an audible sound that almost brought you back to life, that struck you. Maybe you went and listened to an orchestra. Maybe you played your favorite song. Something audibly allowed you to shift. Maybe you went to a singing bowl concert. Something audibly affected your spirit, and at this very present moment, you feel like you're beginning again. Your future, Five of Pentacles. This is energy that involves being abandoned, feeling left out, feeling in the cold, feeling kind of shut out from everything. There's an interesting aspect to this card, to this energy, and that is that it's a self choice. It's how you choose to look at the world. Are you going to look at the world with eyes that shine down on being abandoned, being left out? Or are you going to look at the world with eyes that shine and say, well, they're all in there, and if I want to be a part of things, I'll go in there where they are. Sometimes it's a matter in the future of you inserting yourself into the moment rather than feeling like you're left out. Sometimes you have to take action. Sometimes you have to go and make the way yourself. And Five of Pentacles really to me is like, how do you want to see the world? Do you want to see it glass half full or glass half empty? So choose that. Your advice, the Empress, so beautiful. This is so many ways to go with this because it's Venusian energy. It's about beauty. It's about aesthetics. It's about pregnancy. If you are somebody that's looking to become pregnant, then this is your advice, and that it's giving birth. And this is something that even if you're not your intention is not to actually give birth to an actual child, this is energy that says right now or in the future, you could become pregnant with an idea. You could become pregnant with something in your solar plexus area in your womb where you feel like an idea creatively is beginning to take form, take shape, and that in the future you'll be able to put something creatively out into the world. Empress energy is so beautiful. It's divine mother. It's Gaia energy, Mother Earth. It's just Mama Pancha. Empress is divine mother, divine feminine. So whatever it is that you go to for feminine energy, if it's an actual mother or if it's you mothering yourself, in the future, this is your advice, is to embrace that. Embrace that mothering energy, that productive, giving birth to energy, trusting that you are divine. And even if you are a male, you can be in your divine feminine energy when you're in this Empress. So giving birth and giving back and bringing something into the world that benefits it, that beautifies it. Beautiful. I'm going to clarify. So let's grab the Cat Tarot. And we're going to do a row of clarification for the sign of Leo. Our beautiful cat of the astrological wheel, Leo, the lion. Love it. One more shuffle here. Let's go back and clarify the past energy about the Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here for the sign of Leo? Got a little bit of a jumper there. This is the, takes me a minute to add up all these little tiny numbers. This is the 8 of Wands. Fast moving energy. In the past, that deception, that betrayal, that self-sabotage, somebody sneaking around, lying, cheating, stealing. Everything happened so fast. It was almost like it was over before it even started, that you looked up and you realized what had been going on, and it was moving like the speed of a rapid moving river. It was fast. Eight of Wands is about quick, fast. Messages were coming through. People were telling you that they saw your beloved out with somebody else. Or if this was you sabotaging yourself, you were doing things so fast that you were making mistakes and you were sabotaging yourself because you weren't taking your time. So many ways to see this, but it's clarification. Let's look at Judgment for present day energy. Why is Judgment here for the sign of Leo? Why is Judgment here for the sign of Leo? So this is the Seven of Pentacles, and this is about patience. You know, you're spiritually awakened. Your eyes are opened spiritually. You're looking at yourself from this fresh new, almost like you got a fresh pair of spiritual clothes on, and you are having to be patient. You need to be patient with yourself because this is a new start for you. This is a new beginning for you. Maybe it's your birthday, and it's going to be your birthday in this season, and you're just embracing this new, beautiful, awakened spiritual self. But you have to be patient. Nothing's going to change for everything overnight. It's going to take you a minute to adjust and to balance all that energy. And as you move into the future, why is the Five of Pentacles here? Why is the Five of Pentacles here for the future energy for Leo? Leo, the Five of Pentacles, future energy, just all about, make your choice. Are you going to look at things glass half full or glass half empty? The world. Your old way of being. You remember we talked about kind of changing gears, spiritually awakening. Your old way of being might have thought, well, if I'm not invited, then I'm just not going to go. But if it's a company event, and because you weren't invited to, say, the after party or the pre-party or the pre-game, whatever people call it, because the world is here, it says that you have to something is starting over, whether you like it or not. Basically, a cycle is complete. A cycle has come to a completion, and that means a new cycle is beginning. So everything that, all that new person energy of yours, you're getting the chance to put it like pedal to the metal. You're going to be able to put it into a practice, which is the way everything always works in a spiritual level, isn't it? The second we learn something, it's almost like test. We get the lesson and then we get the test. So this is, I think, what the test is. Your future energy is get ready. Are you really changed? Are you really a new person or not? Let's see. Let's check it out. And it's never to humiliate you or make you feel like you're not trustworthy with this new thing, but it is just a measure. It strengthens you, for one thing. Why is Empress here? Something to do with your mom, mother energy, becoming a mother. Why is the Empress here? And we have the Eight of Cups. Interesting. Eight of Cups is emotional. Eight of Cups is really the only, besides the scorpionic water energy and Judgment, it's really our only emotional energy on the table. And it has to do with walking away from what no longer serves you, which as a card of advice, yes. As you embrace Empress energy for your advice, giving birth to something new, allowing yourself to give back what has been given to you, to mother yourself or embrace your mother, to make the world a more beautiful place. Also know that emotionally, you can't do it all. You can't be everything to everyone. You can't solve the whole world's problems. Sometimes the only way we can improve the world is from our own little postage stamp piece of our environment. So sometimes it's those little tiny actions. And Eight of Cups is just a clarification that, Leo, if you can make the world a better place from where you're at in your life, that's great. Let everything else go if it doesn't serve you. You can only solve the problems that are right in front of your face sometimes. And so if you're able to take it all on, okay. But if you can just work on just this piece that's right in front of your face, do that and trust that this divine feminine energy is blessing you. Let go of what no longer serves you. Walk away from what no longer serves you. In addition to all this beautiful cat energy, we're going to bring in the Romance Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Let's shuffle them up just a couple times and pick one for the sign of Leo to finish off this reading. For the sign of Leo, we have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Keep an open mind. This is your reading, Leo. Thank you so much for being here and being a part of this channel. Please remember that you can like, follow, subscribe, and share. I don't know about the hype button over on YouTube, but I'm on TikTok and I'm on YouTube. And if you want to comment, I love your comments. Thank you for interacting and for being here and being a part of Spicy Sunflower Tarot. I ask that you be blessed and be well, and I'll see you next time.